Hello everyone, welcome to today's energy reading and reset for this week. I don't even know what the day is, but it'll be in the title. So today we're gonna get started right away. I'm gonna be utilizing two supportive plant messengers and guides to help recenter and also energetically clear out the space here where I am, and then also where you are. I talked about both of these plants in a different, in these tools in a different video, so I'll link them below. So first, I felt really drawn to connect with sage and energetically connect with it in just a small, like not filling up the whole room with the sage smoke, but more so just utilizing it energetically and amplifying that its medicinal powers to shake things up, to clear things out that are a little bit more stagnant in your life, and then also to clear away any clutter energetically that needs to be cleansed out of your space. I'd recommend also shifting some things around physically in your space, maybe switching out your outfit. So today I chose like an outfit that's for the resort or something, but it's actually like 50s and rainy out. But I really wanted to, I put this on. So, okay, here we go. So throughout this process, feel free to just close your eyes or just focus on your breath and the inhale and exhale and the sensation of that movement of your body that happens as you breathe life and air into your body, into the depths below your belly button, connecting with that space with your breath and exhaling it out. There's this tree energy here with us, and in the space of our along the spinal cord, we can envision this being like the base of a tree and the trunk of the tree. And then below the tailbone is where we can envision and imagine and just set the intention of roots spreading outwards into the ground as if it's like a skirt around you. And especially feel that anchoring sensation in the tailbone, like that it really helps anchor you. And that is where we're going to focus our attention on the clearing. So feel free just to breathe. You don't have to think anything. You don't have to imagine anything. You don't have to do anything to make this more or less for you. Just be and practice coming back to your breath when your thoughts go places. Yeah. So there's a lot of ancestral lineage that we're connecting with, and that is present and opening up with this space that we're connecting to in the base of our spine and our roots, and fractures in the bones, metaphorically, is what we are being presented with to tend to this week and mend. And mending the bones, I'm not scientific or no medical, but what I received as the message was resting is the best way to help with these fractures in the bones to come back together and heal in wholeness. And so this week, it's another week, kind of like winter, where you have to let things be and really focus on your roots and being present and connecting with your loved ones, and everything is being taken care of, and you're being provided and given a lot of healing care from your ancestral side, in the spirit realm. And it's like a healing that's not one that you can even be aware of day to day necessarily, but something you can help to make it more gentle and like smooth of a healing process, is to tend to the like operational aspects of your life. Like, for example, when you have a garden, you have certain tools that you use to weed or to harvest crops and all of those things. So like mending the physical, more mechanical aspects of whatever you are creating or building, and that can be literally your garden, or it could be a creative project for a business, or it could be something in your workplace that you're excited about. It could just simply be the life that you are bringing into fruition with like new relationships or anything like that. It could also be operational things with finances and or like setting up, like doctor's appointments, or these more mechanical things that are important part of producing something, like bringing something into fruition. More of the mundane, but at the same time, it's a week of rest, and there's not much else for me to share or like activate in you, because it's a slow, gentle process in this root space, like at the base of your spine, that is coming to healing, basically. Like the fractures of your bones are healing and fusing together. And I guess sometimes, even in the bone structure, like something expanding, it can still like crack. So it's probably just a sign that there's been cracks of expansion. It's kind of like muscles building. But this metaphor might not make sense if you know the biology of your body. I'm not, studied in the medical side of things, but this is just like the vision that I'm getting for it. Yeah. So there's a lot of like clutter, or like not even clutter, but like stuff around you, and just like be in your own energy of refreshing yourself, connecting to the earth, connecting to the present moment through your breath, through simple mindfulness activities like going to smell a rose or something. Like right now I'm looking at lilacs, and so like stopping to smell the lilacs, like different little sensational things that helps you come back to this present moment and feel really grounded and at peace, is going to naturally clear away, or like not even be impacted by what's going on around you, like outside of your auric field, that may be not yours to take on or to let influence your own energy and focus and confidence and groundedness and healing that you're going through. So thank you to the sage for opening the space to be able to connect with all of those messages, and it helps me connect with ancestors as well. For me. Okay, we're gonna open up the oracle deck that I love using it whenever it feels right. And actually, before we do that, I'm going to just do a couple bell rings to transition and to help break up the density around that's going to like eventually just kind of clear away. So some things that will change, it's best not to force it, because just like I said, just let it be and be in your own channel of who you are, and detachment from all the other stuff is going to be helpful. And this reset is also helping to assist in breaking up the things around that, like fresh, let's refresh it, you know. Okay, so let's see if there's any additional messages from this deck that we can get to assist in our week ahead, and what else there is for us to bring attention to, be aware of. Let's see. Okay, interesting. Just one card. It might be a pause for, there might be some things you've planted seeds in and you thought maybe this week you'd be getting some word from it. You know, you've been excitedly patient, but also kind of like ready to hear what's to be of those planting of seeds and that communication you put out. And you're just waiting for the communication back in. And this is actually, there's continued to be a bit of a pause on that communication back in. So just be aware of that, you know, the things you might be waiting to hear back about from like an email you sent out or a text message or whatever it might be. For you, it might be another week. Like those collaborations are, the seed has been planted. The sprout has yet to be, but yeah, just continue coming back to the day and enjoying yourself with whatever you feel inspired to to go out and do for the pure enjoyment of life, because the other stuff is on pause for now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's definitely a very like mending week, like doing the chores, doing mechanical stuff, taking it easy, and so then you're more prepared for the week after that and the rest of the month. Okay, that's actually all that I'm getting from this. So I feel like the messages for the week have been shared, and there's like nothing else for me. If they popped out, it'd just be to say the same thing over again. Yeah, everything I'm seeing is basically that. So that will be it for today. And so thank you if you are listening as a subscriber on Substack, or if you are listening on the podcast, the Bliss Out Queen podcast. So if you're not, this is also available on an audio version on the podcast. But the full video is on Substack if you're just listening to the podcast. And yeah, so thank you so much for joining, and I hope you have a beautiful week ahead. And I'll see you next week.